We knew for sure at the time that 3 years there is no way we'd still be living in Japan, so it wasn't a big deal if we had to leave. You say hello? Hello? Yeah, what? You say hello? Hello? Hi, guys. Hi.
Daddy.
Yeah, it's a camera. You haven't seen this in a while, haven't you? Have you? See? Say hello.
Yeah.
Nah. Say bye-bye. Nah. Yeah. Yeah. It's a camera. Do you like it? Yeah. Alright, let's go put it in the boxes. Let's go. Can you push? Beep beep. Beep beep. Okay, say bye-bye. 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 Okay. Hi. I feel like so shy right now because I actually had to dust off of this camera. That's how long it's been since I took it up and actually spoke to you guys, and I am hella nervous, and you're also a bit too close. Also, I'm very sorry that this is how I am greeting you at the very beginning of this video. It's just that I promised myself that I was going to start this vlog today, and like any other hashtag mom life situation, I am just now getting a time to myself to start this video and talk to you guys without just life and chaos. So it is minutes to 10 o'clock at night, and I'm just getting to start this moving vlog, and I wanted to start it today because things started happening today. Actually, things have been, oh my god, I forgot how to speak and all of that, you all, but things has been happening. Oh my god, like I don't know, but things have been going in, let me just say that. The camera. But lots of stuff have been happening around here in regards to us moving and all of that, because I guess you know what's happening here. We are moving, but you know, I decided to start the official moving vlog today because today our boxes got delivered and things start to kind of suddenly feels real and all of that stuff. And I obviously have a lot of backstory to share with you guys about why we're moving and all of that stuff, which I will be doing a sit down and talking to you about everything that's been happening from the year started actually, and why I have been absent for so long. Like, it's been the longest since I've been gone from YouTube. Usually I come back with an update or something to give you to work with, but this time I was like, I ghosted y'all. I'm so sorry, but when you hear the backstory, you'll understand. And yeah, so lots of things have been happening, and we have been to the new place a couple of times. At this point, we got the keys on the 1st of October. Today is the 11th, so we've had the keys for a long time. So as you know, I work from home. My schedule is flexible, so I have been able to like go up to the house and dream and think about where I'm gonna put my stuff, you know, all of that girly stuff. And Aiden has been there once. Sorry, Aiden has been there once. He absolutely loves it because it's a bless you, it's a much bigger space, and he is able to run around, and because it's empty right now, he's able to like get into all the crevices and corners, and so he's having a wonderful time, or he had a wonderful time when he saw the house. I am going to be maybe bringing him back up there over this weekend, and that is going to be like his last time going there before we actually move in. So that's been fun. Adam has been up there too, doing a little bit of work in the yard and stuff like that. Like, guys, oh my god, we are moving into a house this time, not an apartment. It's a detached house. It's 4 bedrooms. It has a yard space. We have a backyard. Like, oh my god, God has just truly blessed us in this season. You know, when we hear people as Jamaicans, we always say like tough seasons don't last so long, and when you're going through something, it's usually because something good is on the other side. Like, oh my god, like this testimony of getting this exact place at the time that we got it, the money that it costed us, all of that stuff was just like God working and just giving us his favor and grace. Like, I can't wait to share the testimony, but oh my god, just know that God really turned it around for us, for my family, and we are so grateful to actually start the process of moving into the new house. And yeah, I'm officially starting the vlog. It's been a hell of an intro. It's like I've been talking for 5 minutes straight, but that's what happens when it's been a long time since I've spoken to you guys, and I'm so excited to like catch up in the comments and on Instagram and all of that, and just talk about everything that's been going on. My house just does not look like a chaos situation right now, but over the next few days it is going to completely transform from a somewhat put together place into utter chaos, because we're gonna have boxes everywhere. We're gonna be packing up this place. I'm gonna be carrying you guys along up to the new house. I'm going up there tomorrow to do a bit of cleaning. The Japanese people, when you move in, they do some form of cleaning, but as a Jamaican, I want to get my cleaning stuff in the house. I want the house to smell like my pine sol and water. I want it to smell like my laundry detergent, like all of it. So I got to like go and do some cleaning. Plus, I think the house has been sitting for a long time. Like, it was not recently evacuated, and so whatever cleaning they did like months ago, the house has just been sitting. So there's dust everywhere. I see a couple of cobwebs up there. Need to sweep the floors. The windows are not like horrible, but they need a little Windex, you know, and stuff like that. So I'll be going up there and I'll be doing a little bit of work. Of course, I'll be carrying you guys along with me because it's a moving vlog. So you'll be seeing what's happening in here in terms of packing, and you'll be seeing what's happening up there at the new place in terms of like cleaning it and getting it ready. And yeah, it is not going to be a one video thing. I am going to be cutting this video into different parts, maybe 3 parts. It depends on how much stuff, because at this point We are moving next week Friday. Today is the 11th of October. It's Wednesday, and we are moving next week Friday, which is the 20th. And in between all of that, I'll be filming a ton. So chances are there are going to be 2 or more parts of this moving. We're gonna call it a moving series, and it is one that I'm very excited about too, because it is one of our bigger, more organized moves, because we're getting movers and all of that stuff. Yeah. And if you're new here, I haven't told you my name yet, so if this is the very first video you're seeing of me, hi. I'm so sorry I didn't introduce myself at the beginning, but I'm Natay. You can call me Nats, and I make motherhood lifestyle videos here on YouTube, homemaking, all the mom stuff, day in the life, recipe sharing, cooking, cleaning, all of that mom content that you know and love. I do it over here too. So if that's content that interests you, of course I'd love to have you stick around. So if you like what you see, do yourself a favor and subscribe. Do me a favor and subscribe, because it really does help to support my channel. And oh my god, I have so much to talk to you guys about, but I cannot say it all in this intro, because obviously I have been already talking too long. But yeah, we've been living in Japan for 5 years now. For those who do not know, 5 years, that's half a decade. Oh my god. Didn't believe that I'd still be living in Japan 5 years later, but here we are, and it doesn't seem like we're going anywhere, which is another update I shall be getting you guys up to speed on. But yeah, this is going to be our 4th move. Yeah, this is going to be our 4th move, but it's kind of our first big move. And I say big meaning like big with furniture. You know, like we have all of this stuff and table and beds and baby stuff and all of that stuff. Like, it's our first super big move. But this is actually this new place that we're going to is actually going to be our 4th home in Japan. So Adam came to Japan before I did. If you did not know, Adam came up in 2017 of August, and I came 8 months later, March of 2018. And when I came, I went to stay with him. I say stay with him because that's what I was doing. I wasn't supposed to be there. Okay, but yeah, I was staying with him where he was living and working at that time in Shizuoka Prefecture. And after a few months, I got a job. Then I moved to Miyagi Prefecture, around Sendai area, that area. And of course, I just came to Japan, so I only had like 2 suitcases and whatnot. So I moved to Miyagi. That I think the May that I got the job, and then the September that year, Adam did not renew his contract with the job that he had, and so he moved to Miyagi with me and started working for the company I was working for at the time. And we lived in Miyagi for about 2 years, and then the countryside was kind of tearing my mental health apart. I was like very lonely, depressed. It was the countryside. There wasn't anything much to see. The city was 30 minutes away by train. You know, like, you're working, but you don't always have money to be going into the city every weekend, you know. So I wanted a little bit more zhuzh, because I'm a city gal. I love the city. I like the hustle and bustle. I want to hear cars honking, cars passing. Like, I want to be in the middle of chaos. Okay, that's what gives me life. The countryside life, I can't do it. So we asked to be transferred to the city, and then we were placed here. So we moved from that prefecture to this prefecture. At that time, it was like our semi-small move, because as furniture, we only had that bed. This bed right here that you're seeing, we only had this bed, and then the little plastic dresser drawer thing that's also in there. I think you can see it like over there. We only had those 2 things as furniture, and then of course we had like clothes and stuff like that. We didn't even have a fan because it was a 1K and we used the aircon, so we didn't have much, just a few boxes of like clothes and jewelry and shoes and all of that. And then we moved into this apartment. It was a very bare bones apartment. It was nothing was in here. It was unfurnished, so we had to buy everything, couch, table, like everything that's now in this house we have accumulated in 3 years, because we've lived in this place for 3 years now. So this move that we're doing now is going to be our biggest move here in Japan. And we did hire movers from the time when we switched from the countryside to here, because obviously we still had boxes and bags and stuff like that, and it was prefecture change, not like a city change. So we needed a small truck at the time. It didn't cost too much money. This move, however, we're getting movers, we have boxes, tons of stuff to do. It's very expensive and all of that stuff, so it's a big change. But yeah, I think I've rambled on enough. But you know what, it's the beginning of a very long time since I was absent, so I'm not even going to give myself crap for just talking and catching you guys up and telling you as much as I possibly can. Who knows, maybe this is just the first part of this video where I talk your ears off, and if you don't want me to talk your ears off, I guess you can just like, I don't want to send you away from my channel, but if this is boring to you, watch another video. There's so many days in the life here, cleaning motivation here and all of that stuff. But I'm just so happy to talk to you guys and to like be back on the channel. Hopefully this time it will stick. I'm really praying about it, and I'm looking for direction from the Lord with this you know, new situation. So yeah, I am currently making like some ramen noodles to eat because I am hungry, and just preparing like a little soup before I go to bed. And what else did I want to tell you guys about? Chotomate. Oh my god, this is salty. Jesus. Whoa. Salt bad. Oh my god. What did I put in this? Way too salty. Way too salty. But if you, the last thing I want to say in terms of intro wise is like the reason why we're moving. Since it's a moving vlog, I might as well just give you a little bit of insight. But we are moving because one, our lease is expiring on the 31st of December. It was a 3-year lease. Usually you can renew your lease everywhere in Japan except for like some special cases where they have like a fixed term lease on your contract. Fixed term lease basically means at the end of a certain period of time of which your lease is, you will have to move out for one reason or the next. So this lease that we took 3 years ago was a fixed term lease for 3 years from 2020 to 2023. And we had to move out. The reason for the fixed term lease was basically because they were going to be doing some large scale renovations on this building. I live on a 9-story building, so they're gonna be renovating the entire building and stuff like that. And everyone that lives on this building, every single family, every single human being and animal will have to move. That was the terms of the contract. Now mark you, at the time when we made the agreement to this contract, one, we were still new to Japan. We didn't understand a lot of stuff. Two, my company or our company at the time, they weren't explaining what certain things mean to us, you know. So we didn't like really understand what fixed term lease mean and all of that stuff and why and, you know, stuff. I remember when she said to me that you can leave before 2023, but you can't stay past 2023. And at the time, as I said, I was new to Japan and didn't really understand how things work. I just thought that was how apartments go. Like after 3 years, they gotta move out. But then once I moved into the place, I started thinking, I'm like, does everybody in Japan move every 3 years? Like that does not make sense. But it made sense to me at the time. One, because I was naive and really wanted to come into the city. And this was like one of the only places I saw that I liked at the time. And two, it didn't really mean much, or I didn't feel as if it meant much to us at the time, because we were like, 3 years is fine, because within 3 years we won't even live in Japan. Like that is going to be a thing of the past. We'll already move and we will be back to the West, whether it's the America or Canada or someplace. But we knew for sure at the time that 3 years, there is no way we'd still be living in Japan. So it wasn't a big deal if we had to leave by 3 years, because we were like, we're not gonna be here anyway, so whatever. So we signed the lease. So of course life happened. I had a baby, all of that stuff, all our plans, they didn't work out, and 3 years later, we're still here living in Japan and actually considering staying here for the short-term future. So we gotta move. That's the reason why we're moving. I would love if we did not have to move. I really like this place. It's big enough for us, as a family of 3. We could possibly become a family of 4 in this place, and space still would not be an issue. But unfortunately, we gotta leave. Lots of memories in this house, because I became a mom in this house. I got pregnant in this house. Like lots of stuff happened in this house. A lot of my transformation Japan wise happened in this house, in this apartment. Should I say apartment? I don't know, this place, this room. So it's definitely bittersweet to leave. But yeah, that's going to be enough rambling from me right now. It's already like 20 minutes since I've been talking to you, so I'm actually going to let this be the part 1 of the video, and I'm gonna just end it right here and just basically start from scratch tomorrow when I go up to the new house and start cleaning. I guess that will be part 2 of this video. It's 19 minutes of me just talking, which is crazy. I hope I did not bore you to death. My face is also a very hot mess. Oh my god. I hope I didn't bore you to death, and I'm happy that I got to catch up. Oh, there's one more thing that I need to show you. The boxes that we're going to be packing in arrived today. This is very close to my face. I hope editing doesn't make me hate this video. But let me show you this real quick. So all of our packing boxes came today. The moving company dropped these off for us. There they are. Boxes and boxes and boxes, and this big old bag of like bubble wrap and like cushion for like your fragile and breakable stuff is in this bag, and like some tapes are also in it to like secure the bags. And then these are even more cardboard boxes, but I think these are the large ones, and then these are the small ones. So I have 1 2 3 4 5. I have 5 sets of the large boxes, and 10 comes in each, so like 50 large boxes. And then I have 3 of the small boxes. That's 30. So 10 20 30 40 50 60 70 80. So I have 80 boxes right now in my house, you guys, to pack everything our life in. And that is what is going to be happening. If you're interested in knowing which company we used to move, this will be it. Proro Transport. they were actually the cheapest quote that we got in terms of moving, so we decided to go with them because guess what, the cheaper the better. Okay, once they have a working truck and they can move us from point A to point B, we're working with them. And we're not moving too far, we're still staying in the same city that we live in now, just like a different area of the city, a little bit further than where we currently live, because right now we live in like the middle, right? Like it's very easy and accessible to get to everywhere within 10 minutes. But where we're going is going to be a little further. We can riding is going to take me about 25 to 30 minutes to get down here into the city and to drop Aiden off to daycare and stuff like that. Eventually we'll change his daycare, but we're not focusing on changing that right now while all of this is happening. So for the time being, I'm just gonna have to deal with the distance. We do plan on getting license and cars soon, so that is in the works. We just, you know, one step at a time. And also, if I don't feel like riding, the buses in this city run very often. There's a bus stop right at the entry to where we live, and it's like a 10-minute bus ride into the main area here. So it's not too bad, it's fine. And you know what, we'll eventually get a car and then all of this will be behind us, so I'm not worried. But yeah, the moving company dropped off the boxes today and we will be starting packing soon. So if you're naked, don't come in my video.
I wouldn't come in a video either way.
Why wouldn't you come in my video?
Why would I do such a thing?
What?
Why would I do such an exit back on camera?
What do you mean?
What do you mean?
And I'm rude and I'm rude and I'm just very rude. Alright, if you don't understand what I'm saying, leave it there. But I'm not gonna cut this out because people must know you're rude, including your parents that might watch this video. Oh my god. But yeah, that is going to be where I'm going to leave this video. I have been talking for far too long, so I hope you guys have been doing well. I'm excited to hear about what's been going on in the comments, so comment down below. Let's talk, let's catch up, and I will be back right here tomorrow with the next portion of this moving vlog. But obviously you're going to be seeing it in part 2 of the moving series. So thank you for watching and listening to me talk for 25 minutes. I am so sorry. But yeah, happy to be back. Glad to see you. Like, share, subscribe, send to a friend. I don't know how to end videos anymore, but you know what to do. So yeah, I will see you in the next video. Bye guys.